Welcome back to Mana Central. I'm Kenny.
And I'm Sam. Today we have a special treat for you guys. We're at over 5,000 views and getting closer to 100 subscribers, which is a big deal for us. Yes, we're a small channel, but every little bit helps. So a special treat for you guys, we're going to be doing Sealed. That's right, Oath of the Gatewatch and Battle for Zendikar sealed games between Kenny and I. Now, neither of us purport to be very good at sealed, so it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll get to see, you'll get to see exactly how good we make our sealed pool. So, stay tuned, because game one is coming up soon.
Alright, so Kenny has left. We are now officially in deck building mode. I am a total nerd, so I arranged my packs in order of color. Pretty hilarious. We're going to start with white because that's how the color pie works. Alright, so we have Core Scythe Master, Comparative Analysis, Eldrazi Aggressor, Dazzling Reflection, Untamed Hunger, Lines of Recluse, One of Geometry, Stalking Drone, Expedition Raptor, Reality Hemorrhage, Cinder Barons, Group of the Wild, Mobilizer Eldrazi, and Dread Defiler. Okay. Alright, and a Swamp and a Scion. Got blue, Dread Defiler, not great, but not terrible. Another Comparative Analysis, Eldrazi Aggressor, Elemental Uprising. One of the Geometries if we need the colorless. Isolation Zone, not terrible. Tarsenary, Reality Hemorrhage, another one of those. A Waste if we need to go colorless. Immolating Glare, great choice. Mind Melter, not bad. Needle Spires for the land if we want to go those colors. Yeah, which it doesn't look like we really want to do yet. Now we're going to get into a Battle for Zendikar pack. See what that has to offer. Incubator Drone, Colostria Healer if we need to go black-white life gain. Salvage Drone, which isn't terrible. Fortified Rampart, Great Defender. Stone Fury, good in the late game. Benthic Infiltrator might be nice for the ingest if we end up going that route. I don't think we have enough support for allies, but we'll see. Oh, and Zada. Well, we might. We have some ally stuff going on there, so not too crazy. Alright, Brute Strength, Mighty Leap. It's actually not bad. Cultivator Drone if we need that colorless. Canopy Gorger if we just want a big creature. Oblivion Strike, great removal. Another ally, another Surge. Not seeing as many Surge cards as I'd like, but that's okay. Oh, there's Stonehaven Outfitter. And a foil Remorseless Punishment. Ooh, that might be fun to try out. Alright, and I don't really have any equipment for Stonehaven Outfitter, so that's not gonna happen. Candy Aeronaut, Abstruse Interference. Counterspells are always nice. Spark Mage's Gambit. Clear out some blockers. Another big Canopy Gorger. Holdout Settlement if we need the mana fixing. Blinding Drone if we need to lock down their dudes. Mobilizer Eldrazi. Munda's Vanguard. Not great. Definitely not a fan of Cohort. Definitely not going to play Cohort. Alright, Cluster Gatewatch, Earthen Arms, Merc Strider. Touch of the Void. Decent removal unlimited. Transgress the Mind, pretty awesome. Adverse Conditions, okay for shutting something down. Feldar Sovereign, probably not going to play it, didn't get enough life. But, Jolly Offshoot, not a bad Defender, just not a bunch of landfall. Alright, so I'm going to sort these out by color, and we're going to go in a little more in depth with what we're going to be playing. Okay, so we're back. They are sorted by color. So now we come to the decision-making time. I did also go through them, and some of these I like more than others. And like I said in the intro, I'm not super into limited, so I know this isn't the typical way to go, but I think I'm going to try to go control. I've got Isolation Zone, Immolating Glare, Mighty Leap is kind of nice, Lithomancer's Focus is good for blocking, Fortified Rampart is a great blocker in the early game, along with 2 Dazzling Reflections and a Ghostly Sentinel. I like all of these white cards, so I'm thinking I might go white, blue, black. Don't have enough life gain for Felidar Sovereign. There wasn't too many other white cards that I really liked. Expedition Raptor was okay, but didn't really make me happy. I like being able to tap down his creatures, especially for cheaper if I get the Surge cost. 2 Comparative Analysis because I love to draw cards. Benthic Infiltrator. Windrider Patrol is fantastic in limited. Abstruse Interference because counterspells are always nice. Adverse Conditions get you those Scions, which are great for colorless. Also Cultivator Drone in case I need any specific colorless mana. And then if I go black, I get Tar Snare, Oblivion Strike, Remorseless Punishment, Transgress the Mind, Sledge Crawler, and Dominator Drone. And I like all of those cards, so I think I might go with those colors. I was going to try to go red. I did get 2 Reality Hemorrhage, which I like, and 1 Touch of the Void. Boulder Salvo, only for the Surge, is kind of nice to clear out some of their mid-range creatures. Spark Mage's Gambit is nice to kill their little stuff and shut down some of their bigger blockers. But there just wasn't enough red that I really liked to go red, and I really only had about 3 green cards that I would have wanted to play, which would be Canopy Gorger for 6/5 big dudes, and Jotty Offshoot for the life gain and stave off if he was doing maybe a little more aggressive strategy. But if I do Esper, if I do white, blue, black, I can also do Mind Melter, which is unblockable, which I do like. I wish it had Ingest, but it does give me attack against the hand once I get my colorless online. So if I do these cards, that will give me 16 lands, which I could do because I might want to go 17 lands, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do white, blue, black, because that gives me the best removal options, and sadly has the most creatures that I would like, but really I'm only going to be playing 2 in white, 3 in blue, and 2 in black. So 7 creatures total, which is not good for a limited deck, but I'm going to give it a shot. That's what I'm going to go with, and like I said, I'm not a pro at this, so... oh, well, I'm also running 2 Mind Melters. Okay, so 9 creatures, but that's what I'm going to do for the deck, and I'm going to sleeve these up, and hopefully Kenny is just as flummoxed as I am with his choices. Alright, so I have them sorted by CMC. We have a couple cards on the low end. Most of our spells are at 2 and 3. We have a few things at 4 and 3 cards at 5. The majority of our cards are blue. We have 11 blue cards. We have 9 black mana symbols and 9 white mana symbols. So I went ahead and just did a standard 6 islands, 5 swamps, 5 plains. We're going to get them all sleeved up here, and then we will get going and see how this weird control style deck does. We'll see what happens.
Alright, so it's Kenny's turn. Kenny's turn. Sam has left the room. We are going to start with, let's get rid of the veteran war leader first. Yeah, let's just, I'm just going to move these off to the side here. And I'm just so excited to open packs, I just can't even wait. I'm bending a card. Oh god. Okay, so starting off with Merc Strider here. Nothing too bad. Just going to kind of peruse through these a little bit, and I'll give some more explanation as we get closer to my, my full pool. So this will be nice to start off with. Always excited about... Oh, okay, all right. And there is our first rare so far. And cool, all right. Let's pull Gideon here next. Just like a little slide tag here, just, and then it's just open. That would be great. And he's been fun. He's been quite the trooper in Landfall. Good old snapping Gnarlid. Some Evolving Wilds. That's good to have in your sealed pool. Okay, okay. Could have been happier with this. I mean, it's not bad. Ghoul Draws Overseer is not bad, but it's very expensive, and just I can't see reasonably finding a use for that at the moment. So let's start with the Oath packs. Let's see what fun comes out of the first pack with Nissa. All right, here we go. Okay, there's something that's very, very useful. Could always use a little waste just in case. And okay. All right. All right. There's the first Oath rare. Eldrazi Obligator. And you know, he can be quite the beast. We'll pop a Jace here next. Alright. A great and expensive flyer. Good for early game, especially in limited. Ooh, some prowess. Alright. Love this card. Love it. Unnatural Endurance. Can't get enough of that. +2/+0, regenerate. That is a real strong common, especially at instant speed. Another waste. Dwar Isle Avenger has been pretty popular, especially when you're able to get it out for Surge. Warden of Geometries for some colorless action. I don't care about Cohort so much. Null Caller, Cinder Barons, Weapons Trainer, and an Oath. Oath of Chandra. If it means that people can live in freedom, yeah, I'll keep watch. Love that flavor text. All right. Let's see. Comparative analysis. Wonderful for Surge, getting some card draw early on. Loam Larva. Great way to get some land in your hand. Or, well, on top of your library. Anyway, some control. Another waste. I'm not unhappy with the number of wastes that have been appearing. Not that I'm likely to end up using them, but whatever. Okay. Alright. Definitely like Tears of Valakut. Kind of a fun instant for 5 damage to a creature with flying. That's... Yep. And then Deep Fathom Skulker. Alright. And for the final pack, let's see where this one takes us. Hopefully somewhere exciting. I could be more thrilled with what's been pulled so far, but... Saddleback Legak. He's good at support creature. This is a land that I enjoy. Holdout Settlement is nice in a bind, especially when you've just cast a creature. So let's see. We're happy. We're happy. That's happy. Foil Seer's Lantern. That's fun. And yeah, let's take what we've got here. I'm going to sort them out in color and then build off of it from there. All right, so we're all sorted out, and let's just kind of take a look here. Here's what we got in terms of our rares to work with. And I'm just going to double back here and just say, you know, my reaction was quiet because our filming location isn't very large, and I just wasn't sure about, you know, speaking too loudly. If Sam could hear what this was, I think it would give away a little bit too much of my my desire to build around it, because I don't feel like there's anything else I can build around at this point. He's just too worth it. So we're definitely going to be leaning towards a black deck. At least one color is going to be black for sure. So we've got Deep Fathom, we've got Drowner of Hope, Eldrazi Obligator, Oath of Chandra. I'm just gonna put her out of the way for right now because she's too expensive for limited. Drowner of Hope and Deep Fathom are also a little on the high side. They're definitely heavy hitters, but I feel like I need to be a little faster. So I'm going to set those out of the way for the moment as well. But we'll see. We might come back to those. Eldrazi Obligator is definitely going to be something I want to try and build around. And then we didn't get any Planeswalkers. So this isn't exactly super exciting for us except for the one time it's cast. So I'm going to just take that out of the way for the moment. We got a couple of mana fixings, so Submerged Boneyard for blue-black and Cinder Barons for black-red. Definitely thinking about the Cinder Barons here, and so we've definitely got some stuff that will be worthwhile in black-red, I believe, and I'm definitely going to try and build around that. So we'll see what we can come up with. Definitely going to, you know, keep Unnatural Endurance handy, and Grip of Desolation is definitely expensive, but it might be worthwhile, just depending on what Sam may have going for himself. So we've got those for black, and let's see what's exciting with red. I didn't see a whole lot in the way of allies here. But we will see. We will see. We're going to try and pull with these colors for now and see what we come up with. All right, so I've taken the time to put it together how I want to do this, and it worked out pretty interestingly. I'm leaning in Mardu colors, so white, red, and black. So here's just the quick overview of what we're looking at. It's kind of ally based, so we got a couple of core castigators, Makindi Aeronaut, and as it continues, more allies. Definitely a larger creature base is kind of what I focused on here. We do have some control-y bits to it, like Isolation Zone, and we've got some acceleration, like Shoulder to Shoulder gives us the benefit of buffing our creatures while being able to draw a card. And then we've got a little bit of inexpensive Eldrazi just to kind of get ourselves moving early game. Some things to keep them alive, and so we're definitely going to be using Kalitas with that creature base to make sure that anytime, well, okay, in this case, if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, it instead exiles, and you put in a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. So, I don't know what Sam's doing, but we'll see. And then we got just a couple more things in the red zone here. Some Eldrazi, some allies, and some quick damage targeters. And we're going to try and use Eldrazi Obligator to maybe grab some things of interest. So we're going to be playing with 4 mountains, 5 swamps, because there's a couple of swamps, double swamp cost cards. And then 4 plains, a Cinder Barrens, an Evolving Wilds, so we can grab things quick, and then hold out Settlement just on the off chance that I need some extra mana when I can tap my creatures for it, which I think is handy. So I'm going to get sleeved up, and then you guys are going to get to see our sweet match.